Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. Today's video is for you, Capricorn, for the week of January 2nd of 2022. So if you are new to the channel, thank you for dropping by. If you've been here before, you know what's coming. So what I'm going to do for you today, Capricorn, is a pretty simple relationship spread. Get your energy going into it, and then get the romantic interest energy going into it, and hopefully give you a little insight as to what's going on with Capricorn for that week. If any of this stuff is not quite, if it doesn't necessarily resonate, as well as we would like, I do have a second deck here for clarification purposes, should we need it. All right. Alrighty. So, Capricorn, we will start with you. Your energy going into it starts out with the Seven of Cups, which is dreaming, clarity, like gaining clarity. The clouds are kind of parting a little bit. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is satisfaction. So discovering, being content with yourself, with your situation. If things have been turbulent coming up into this, Capricorn, this is definitely one of those weeks, especially when you're rounding it out with a magician who is somebody who can manifest, they're resourceful, they're good about regaining balance. This is a week of building. In your case, you have power, you have momentum, you have all the resources you need to better yourself as you're part of the relationship. It is a good thing to go into, and being satisfied with your emotions is huge. If you're not wanting, then it's easy for you to see clearly. Your situation is pretty good going into it, Capricorn. Let's see what the other side of the equation has. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is defensiveness. It's setting up boundaries. And then you have the Ten of Swords, which is the ending, a new beginning. Discovering a truth about either you or about themselves or about somebody else. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is manifesting. Pentacles usually have a lot more to do with physical, the physical world. Many people attribute it to money, but it could be most things that you can see, smell, and touch. What I'm seeing here, you're in it for progress. They're hoarding. That is exactly what's going on here. They are blocking out their ability to move forward because they're being defensive, and because any charity that they've had in their mind, not necessarily charity like, putting a coin in a bucket, but any mentality that's had charitable behavior, they're starting to close their walls off. And in doing so, that's going to create a situation where they're going to be defensive about anything you bring up to them. So here you are with the power and the momentum to go forward in your relationship, to go forward with whatever the middle ground is in your particular situation. Capricorn, this person is starting to wall themselves off. They're going to start seeming distant. They're going to start seeming cold because they're setting up boundaries. And in all honesty, those boundaries might be because of this newfound, self-satisfaction, this newfound confidence in yourself, and you knowing that you have the tools, you are channeling the magician, a very powerful meaning behind this. It's that being able, it's being resourceful, being able to just pull things out, solutions, you got them. And I don't think they're quite ready for that. This person might be, I'm kind of thinking that this person, their energy going into this is that of confusion, and I hate using the word control, but they may feel like things are spiraling out of their grasp. If this has been the one to, pull all the strings, they have the power of the purse behind them, they're making all the big decisions, and here you come, busting through the wall. No, I got ideas. It can be a little unsettling. So they are definitely seeing changes, and they're doing their best to mitigate the emotional change that they are experiencing because of your confidence. In this regard, be understanding. I mean, if they've been used to doing something, if they've been used to being, number one in the relationship, and then suddenly you are now fighting for that, understand that they may have the best intentions. It may be a personality trait where they feel like they have to be, taking all the burden upon themselves. If they're setting up, boundaries, this may be a good time to remind them that a relationship is 50-50. There's not a number one and there's not a number two. There's both people, and that's that. And they may not be used to you throwing your weight around in this manner. They may not be used to that. But don't lose that confidence. That is important. Confidence is paramount to happiness. And this week, I'm telling you, Capricorn, you are radiating confidence. You are radiating clarity. You have resourcefulness. You've got power. They, on the other hand, they have a grip that's starting to loosen. So keep those things in mind when going into that week. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video and get some good information from it, get an idea what's to come. And with that, Capricorn, I will see you next week.